So we just got back from Wales and we were brought out there by the Welsh Lamb Farmers Association, and it was really part of an experience to just go see how the lamb are raised, how they're processed, and we got to go along and meet up with a bunch of other folks from Instagram. So we met Manuel over at Kritzer's, Derek Wolf over at Over the Fire Cooking, Gerhard at Motion Cooking, Mr. Nice Food, and a whole bunch of others. We'll put links down below if you want to go check out their feeds. But we just had a blast. As part of the finale to the event, we got to go over and cook with Angela Gray at her cooking school. She's a really famous Welsh chef, and we actually got to get our hands dirty, roll up our sleeves, and cook something ourselves. So we grilled this rack of lamb. We hope you like it. There was a ton of background noise, so just bear with us at the start of this video. Lots of people, lots of energy in the room, and anyway, there's a big payoff at the end. Turned out fabulously, so hope you stick around and enjoy this one. So we've done this trip out to Wales. Today we're actually at a cooking school. We're going to get a chance to try to cook some of this fresh lamb ourselves. So we've got this awesome rack here, and we're just going to do something simple over charcoal. First off, we're just going to come in with a little bit of rapeseed oil, and we're using this just because of its high smoke point. So we're going to get that across the rack. Perfect. And now we're going to go in, a little bit of salt and pepper. You can be generous with this, don't worry. Rub it around. Same with pepper. Alright, and now we'll do the same on the other side. Alright, now we're just going to get this off to the side, let it rest here for a few minutes, and we're going to make a mint, garlic, thyme kind of rub. It's just going to crust up as we cook this thing over charcoal. Now we're just going to pick off a bunch of fresh mint leaves here. Mint obviously pairs amazingly with lamb, so we're going to make sure we include that in our chutney. Oh, I wish you could smell how fresh this mint is. Picked right from the garden here this morning. I'm in here. Now we've got some fresh garlic. Angela, who runs this cooking school here, went for a walk this morning and was able to pick this out of the garden. Incredible flavor. So let's include a little bit of this along with our regular garlic bulbs. Alright, we're just going to get all our spices here and herbs into mortar and pestle. We're just going to work this until it's into a fine paste. We're going to add some rapeseed oil as we're doing this. Now we're just going to add a little bit of whole grain mustard into this. We're going to keep going. So I've got this to the texture we wanted it, so now we're going to move outside and put the lamb racks on the grill. Alright, so we've got the Weber kettle out here. We've preheated a chimney of charcoal, so we're just going to dump this in, get this up to temperature. So what we're going to quickly do here is we're just going to sear these off. So we're going to get them right over top of the hot flames. We're just going to let that go for 60 seconds. We'll then turn it, sear the other side, and then move it over to this side of the barbecue here away from the heat and finish this off indirect. So now we're going to put on a little bit of this rub that we made here. Just going to spread that across, get a nice even coating of that. And as we cook this indirect, that's going to help to really create a beautiful crust on these lamb racks. So now we're just going to load in some Hickory wood chips here. Just going straight like that. Just get a little bit of that extra smoky flavor here. Close that back up, and we'll check back in 15 minutes. So our racks are coming along nicely here. We're cooking with Derek Wolf at Over the Fire Cooking. He's got some tenderloins and a little braid down there with some pencil steaks that he made. So our first lamb rack hit 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Second one still has a little ways to go, so we took the first one off. It's resting inside. We're gonna give that 10 minutes before cutting into it. So we've got this second one up to temp. We're gonna take it inside. Lunch is about an hour, so we're just gonna put this in the oven at a super low temperature just to keep it warm. We've had these resting for 10 minutes. Just gonna slice in, see how they turned out. Wow.
Ooh, two beauties.
Ja. Das müssen wir heute. Fertig? Ja.
Yeah, I would.
And then it's just black pepper and salt with a chimichurri rub.
Yeah. Also just realize.
Yeah, just a nice food. What's not nice? He's like the godfather of meat toasting. We all have to think everything, and she's quite social. The cross is fantastic.
Finally. Sorry if I use that.
It's your finished product as well.